fine. I'll just move my computer. Because we have changed around the agenda tonight, so I'm a little bit wondering where we're at. This is a cool part. So this is where I talk a little bit about the membership with Out of the Box for the benefit of the guests in the room. And this is also, I do it also for the benefit of the members, because there's some members that have been with us for a long time and some for a short time. So it's often good to rehear little snippets about what we do. But Out of the Box members would know there was an email that went out regarding terms and conditions, and if you're able to return that, you do receive a gift. That's all I'm going to say. I know I'm not chastising anyone. I'm just asking. Oh, Jen, it was today. I mean, where are we? I mean, I'm only human. I mean, I have automation. Let's not go there. You'll get your gift, honey. So also for members, this is now the time for you to think about who you're going to connect with that you've met or reconnected with tonight during the month, while I just talk a little bit about the membership. It's only just a few moments. We have a variety of levels of membership at Out of the Box to meet different needs. And I always, each month, just highlight on one. And this month, I'm highlighting gold. So gold is, the purpose of gold is to raise your profile, because within a community of 120 people, I can't get 120 people on this stage. I can't get 120 people every month to have their banners in this room. It would really be chaos. So I have to work it out, how we're going to get more members to do more things. And frankly, there's some people who just never want to get on that stage. So I'm not going to make them. So if you're interested in being on the stage and spending that 5 minutes where you share a little bit about yourself and a little bit about what you do, Martin, he asked me to do the demo, because I normally do insist on talk a little bit about yourself and talk a little bit about what you do. Martin's been a gold member for quite some time, so he's shared quite a lot about his personal story, and he asked me to do this. I've seen this demonstration via video, and I thought it would be a good educational experience. So we are flexible, but it's 5 minutes and you're off, because we're very strict with timing around here. So if that interests you, there are other benefits, but it just raises your profile within the community of 120 people. And there's some people in our community who never ever will be interested in that, and that's also okay. So that's what gold level membership does for you. If you're interested in having a conversation about how Out of the Box membership might work for you, please just have a conversation with myself or with Pam, and we can answer your questions. So that's it. And we've already had a raving fan, so thank you, Lisa, for being spontaneous. And we don't have Jay's name up on here, because I did ask Nick, but I did ask permission to put Jay on the spot and invite her to the stage, just to share a little bit about what she receives through her Out of the Box membership. So please make her welcome.
Thanks, Fleur, and thank you, Linda. I actually did Linda's 30-minute session last year, and although I'm a sort of time management expert in my own right with working with any solutions, I still learned something from Linda, and again, it sort of reiterated, oh, okay, yep, I've done that. Okay, it's the accountability time now. Talking of accountability, I've actually been an Out of the Box member for just over a year, and I met Fleur at a point that I'd recently changed the branding of my business. I'd slightly gone down a different road, and we did it just before Christmas. Don't ever change your branding just before Christmas, okay? Hey, lesson learned, school fees. And I met Fleur at another function, and she sort of went, yes, I need to speak to you. So I met her later, and I went to one of the Out of the Boxes. It was the energy that got me from my mind state. We were talking about mind state. It seems to be the key word today, is the fact that it was just the sheer energy that I felt from Fleur. She was just excited to know about my business, how I was going to grow, what I was going to do. And at that point, I was ready to quit. Seriously. So I signed up with a condition. She agreed with it. We went through that. I joined at the mentoring level, and she was my accountability for the last about a year of accountability. And each week I loved it. It was just the energy, not each week, each month. Each month it was just the energy knowing I could call upon her. So from my point of view, as a member, not only is it the energy of Fleur, but the fact is she's actually introduced me to a lot of people, many of you in the room that I've spoken to personally, and others outside, because she is a master networker. And that is what Out of the Box is all about. So if you are a visitor and you are thinking of joining, I'm going to go out of the box, come and join us. That doesn't make sense. We're a bit crazy here, but hey, you understand. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jay. I don't screen what they're going to say, and I'm always like goosebumps. And so, yeah, it's just an honour because, yeah, I couldn't do what I do. And neither Ian or Nick are here to do tech time. Ian von Berger's off golfing in Thailand. And Nick, normally they do this little spot tech time together. Nick normally is like, yeah, and Ian's not here, I'm going to do it, kind of thing. And the fact that Nick's not here, normally he's the IT solutions member of our business, means he's holed up somewhere dealing with someone's IT issues. So I'm sorry we're not able to deliver on that tonight. And this was when we were going to have business tip, but we're clearly not. So I'm just going to go through this. Because I have to, because I don't know what's next.
It was better the second time round.
Oh, it was better. So I'd just like to thank Narelle Manser-Smith, Pamela Okoso. Unfortunately, Kat and Sharon couldn't be here due to they were not well this evening. I'd like to also add Keith Flynn, who is our videographer from Stress-Free AV. He also is a member of Out of the Box for his Your Relationship Expert business. So please go and have a conversation with him, not only about AV, but also what else he does. So I appreciate the support that these people provide to make this happen. Now, Caroline Shaw is currently residing in New South Wales. She was residing in Western Australia, originally from London. She is the absolute expert in how to run a highly profitable event or run an event. I'm extremely nervous. I invited her to do it. I heard her webinar. I heard what she teaches, and it was just incredible. And I invited her because back then, because our speakers, we book our speaker calendar a year in advance. And so I was just going for it and just asking these speakers, can you please come do what we do? And I didn't really think about it, you know, when you're just going and do it and book them and go, yeah. And then last week I had the, you know, okay, this is how we're going to promote it and go down into the nitty-gritty detail. And so she's shining as the expert. She actually is again. I'm like going, what have I done? I've invited this event expert into my event. I mean, I must be clearly insane. Anyway, she is absolutely the expert she is. Because of her topic, Cliftons have also invited me to share the event to their connections, which is something that they don't do for everybody. So I'm feeling very honoured and blessed that the invitation has gone out to them because they are a venue. And so obviously they want people to run events well. So when they saw Caroline's topic, they just went, yeah, that'd be good for us to invite people to that. So we're going to have hopefully an interesting mix of people in the room, more so than what we normally do, just simply because Cliftons are very guarded about who they promote, because obviously they're running events all day long. So that's kind of going to be an interesting dynamic, which is on the 8th of June. But back to where we are now, that's in a month's time. If you're interested in an account, in, what do you call it, an explosion session? I was just going to call it just stocks down accountability session, which is not exciting, and you're all going to run. But for Linda's strategy session, she's got a lot booked out, but she's still got some available. Those sheets that she handed out, because obviously this is, been put on the spot. A lot of you won't be available Thursday and Friday, so fill this out and you can arrange a time that you can do it on Skype or while she's here or whatever. And if you've got any questions about Out of the Box, then please ask me, and we have open networking time. So the wine is now not in the room because we're ahead of schedule. So if we just put some music on and then amuse ourselves, we'll just arrange for the wine to be back in the room. And please stay and network and connect with the people that you want to do. Have I forgotten something? Don't ask me back now. So over to you.